Hello, ho ho, yeah, welcome back to another Python video, finally a new video. And yeah, we are looking back into procedural generated assets. And yeah, today we are not looking at gear pieces. We created procedural gear pieces in the last three videos of the series. Now we generate stones, and with stones I will show pictures while I'm speaking so you can see it on the pictures. For example, we have level assets. You can have trees, you can have in a level of an RPG, you can have grass, crates, you can have kind of plants, and you can also have stones. And yeah, for example, in my app RPG I'm actually working on, which I show here, I also used an early version of the script which couldn't handle colors yet. But yeah, as you can already see, there are stones generated, which are obstacles which also hinder the player from moving forward. And yeah, because we are now talking about stones, I really had the inner drive to make certain puns about stones, but no, I will deny that. I won't act like a stoned maniac, so let's move on. And like always, the code is either in the description below or in the first comment. I don't know how I will provide the code yet, but it will be absolutely obvious how to get the code. If you see a pinned comment, it is there. Otherwise, there will be a link in the description of the video. Okay, and like always, we won't write the entire code. I already wrote it once, so we are looking at certain parts of the code, and I will explain how it works and how you can maybe alter the code for your own benefits. So yeah, let's start. So first of all, yeah, I forgot to start the video. Yeah, first of all, we need a function in Python. I hope I recorded everything. Now to be safe, I will repeat myself. We need a function to generate the stones, which should include a name of the file, an orb, which means simply how much randomness is added to the stone, and yeah, a color mix, so how many colors are used for the stones. Okay, and what I shouldn't forget, you also should import three different libraries. First of all, random. We will add a lot of randomness in the generation. Then Numpy, you will always need Numpy, in our case simply for the image array. And yeah, PIL to make an actual image out of it. Format it a little bit. The stones itself will have 40.40, also 40 width and 40 height of pixels. But you can, alter the entire code by yourself. I will tell you what is important if you want bigger or smaller stones. I also created a file or a function that provides smaller stones. Yeah, let's start. Okay, so first block is this one. First we need an image array containing of 40 three-dimensional array. This dimension is important to mix the colors. And yeah, here we have the height and the width. And yeah, then we have two different colors. If we have color mix equals 0, we don't use colors, we have just gray stones. So if you just want to have gray stones without any color in it, we can do gray stones. And yeah, while color doesn't equal color 2, this provides or makes sure that color 1 and color 2 are not the same. And yeah, we work with up to two different intensities. We will get later. This is also just for the colors. Okay, next up, I have something like, we get to the first loop. First of all, I have the darkness. So what do we do in each loop? We kind of create a stone, but if it's just one color and one kind of lightning level, it would be pretty boring. So in each of these loops, I called it holy moly, but you can name it you can choose the name you want. So in each loop we want to separate parts of the stone that get darker and darker each time, so they are more more in the near of a black color than on a white color. I know black is not a color, but I don't care. And yeah, for that we create a new random variable darkness from 0 to 60. If you want add more darkness, you can do that. You can, for example, say 20 to 60 or 20 to 40. Just be sure that you never will get across. So we are using 0 to 255 regarding the colors. So you shouldn't, the numbers shouldn't get too high. And yeah, so we will loop 5 times through the stones. You can decide for yourself if you want to loop more often. And what we created now, we created the starting points. So you have on the right side, on the left side, on the top, and yeah, we want to decide where the pointer it's kind of a pointer has to start and alter the colors, because by random I guess the colors are zeros or 255, and now we want to alter that, so we are using this one here. And for chaos, it is more randomized than for not chaos. For not chaos, we are from 15 to the right, 15 to the left. I guess between 10 and 15, something like that. And yeah, let's look at the next block here. We have our start coordinates 2020, which is in the middle of the array. And yeah, we have temporal movements. So because we are also looping a few times, we need to create temporal variables of the variables we created before. And now it gets messy, so please don't. Yeah, so now it gets kind of messy. Yeah, he doesn't know what color mix number is, because here I named it color, but it should be called color mix number, like this. Okay. Now after creating the temporal files, and you see now that each variable turns from gray to white, we have new loops. Again, we are all in the holy moly loop, and we are adding new loops. I created the whole thing inside my live stream, so if you want how this whole thing was created, you can simply watch my live streams. So we are now in a new one for tick in range 15 plus holy moly. Now we are looking at each pixel of a row. And yeah, this is, I guess, a row, or this was a row. If now we are looking if a certain color of the array is 0, this means it is not edited in any ways. And now we are subtracting a value. This value depends first of all 102 plus darkness, so that each stone has an individual darkness level, plus holy moly multiplied with 20. So it should get in each loop of the holy moly loop, it should get even darker. If holy moly equals 0 or true, which means I can probably save this one, but also if color mix number, yeah, I kind of tested a few things that, but it's not needed, so you can simply, this one is not necessary. But yeah, if color mix number, so this only happens if we are working with colors. We also have these two colors here. First of all, if we're working with a color mix number 1, we will only, one color of the array will be subtracted to intensity. But if we are with color mix number 2, we have two different colors, so another color will be subtracted, or another color will be, as you can see here, color 1 and color 2, but with the same intensity. And now with color mix number equals 3, the amount of color that will be subtracted is different on each attempt. So yeah, kind of a little bit complicated, but you will add a lot more randomness to the whole process. Yeah, and this is, I guess, only for right and left, so this is why we are, yeah, right temporal move and left temporal move. And yeah, so now we are adding, this is by the way the vertical, the y-axis, and the y-axis is 0. We are subtracting 1, so we are getting up and down. And what was this again? Yeah, this is something, so I guess in the whole process we would get really spike-like shapes at the end of each stone. We still get them, but we would get them too often. And I guess this one was provided that sometimes he will simply fuse a few spikes or will cut down a few spikes. Something like this, so they will get a more natural, immersive shape. Yeah, that's the whole script. And yeah, now we can try to generate a few stones. So let's do a little loop here. For I in range 100, generate, now orb equals random point choice. Or I don't need chaos, orb equals cast, so it won't equal chaos. Color mix number equals, now here we will use random point randint, a number between 0 and 3. And again, next to color mix number, the name, yeah. The name equals file stone I. Anything missing? Oh yeah, I've totally messed up the order. There we go. Now let's run generate stone. He finished, but he didn't save them. Maybe I forgot. I forgot the block, of course. I forgot an entire block, as you can see here. So here we go. Here was where we ended. Now we again have to loop through the whole process, but I guess now we are moving from above. So this is the entire, this is pretty much the same. So yeah. And now what is also important, we are getting through the entire loop, but as you could maybe saw, we are adding a black frame through the, not a frame, but yeah, the outer pixels of the stone should be black, so you can kind of see there's a stone. If you don't want that, you can simply, yeah, delete this one, this block. You will see it if you, I mean these black dots here on the frame. If you don't want that, you can simply delete this block. And if you want another black one, you can outcomment this one here. And yeah, we are not working with Pygame, so we can simply skip this one. Now if we click on generate stone, we have our stones. Different colors, different shapes. And yeah, you still have these spikes, and there's a lot of stuff you can alter by yourself. And just for test issues, we can use some chaos stones, or I mean chaos orb. Oh, wrong file here, generate stone. Use it again, but now orb equals chaos. And yes, now they are looking like this. If you just need them for the background and they look more like countries in my opinion, but maybe this is another attempt which you probably like more. Okay. Yeah, I am finished for this video. Next video we are looking more at gear pieces, or you can write down in the comments what you would kind of have procedural generated next time. With that in mind, I think, let me look, I have written down a little script here. Did I forget anything? Hopefully not. Yeah, with that in mind, I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time there is in your country. Hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.